Okay, I normally don't post a video response to something like this, but I got a PM regarding my BioWare Rant video. Now, to address some of the stuff that the person is saying to me, a video response is warranted just because there's too much confusion and way too much to get into text about this video. Now, addressing the person's PM, this is what was said to me. Okay, keeping names out of this, because I always do that, I always don't mention names. This is what was PM to me. So I've watched your BioWare Rant video and I understood why you're so pissed off. But how much did you read? Now, for those of you that don't know, what that person's basically saying to me is they want to know how much of what I was talking about on the BioWare forum in that topic did I read. Basically, how much of the topic did I read? Okay, to answer your question, I have read from page 1 all the way to page 14, which is probably up to 15 pages now. Whatever the last page is, I don't really care. But it was quite a number of them. It was about 12 or 13. I started at the top of page 1 and went down to the bottom, went all the way to page 12, all the way to the bottom. I've read the entire topic. Every response, regardless of how stupid. Okay. You then proceed to say, in his first post, meaning the topic creator, in the topic creator's first post, he said that he didn't want any help at all. But there were other people who helped him, and he still ignored their help. You said you helped him, but in the process you called him an idiot, which you admitted was wrong, and you apologized to it, but basically the OP pissed you off. Okay, that's fine, fair enough. But what I want to backtrack to something you said here, because what you said here doesn't make any sense. And basically, I'm going to look at this two ways, and I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I'm wrong about what I'm saying, please PM me and let me know. I apologize in advance, but this is what I'm reading right now. Back to this line, back to these two sentences here. In his first post, he said that he didn't want any help at all. Now, that is true. He did say that. He or she said it, I should say. You don't know if it's a girl or not. But anyway, he or she said that first thing in this topic. Okay, so you said the topic creator said in his first post that he didn't want any help at all, but there were other people who helped him, and he still ignored their help. Okay, first of all, why does that bother you? You are basically stating that, the way I'm interpreting that, is you're stating that you were pissed off that people went out of their way to help him, and he ignored them. Why are you getting pissed off at the topic creator? You have no business getting pissed at him or her. You don't. Nobody does, because the person said he didn't want any help to begin with. So if people posted their help, that's their own stupidity. But you can't get mad at the topic creator for that. What is that about? And on top of that, if you keep reading, the people who posted help purposely did that so they could piss and moan about it later on in the topic, which is what happened, that he didn't accept their help, because they full well knew that was a situation set up that they full well knew they were going to get sided with, rather than if anybody had any common sense in their head, they would go back and read the topic creator's statement about how we didn't want help, and they would realize that those people are being stupid, because they would have said that anybody with half a brain, an intelligence level, as people to say that they're intelligent on that forum, should have went. If they're that intelligent, they should realize that when the person said that they didn't want help and those other people posted it, then they should have been saying to those other people who posted help, well, you're dumb. You can't get pissed off at the person. Just like I'm saying it now. You can't get pissed off at the person for ignoring help that they said they didn't want. And in fact, he said any help that was posted was going to be ignored. So that's what I'm getting at. People are getting pissed off for a situation they created and caused themselves. Can't get mad at the topic creator. He clearly said he didn't want help. Now, that is the way I interpreted this. If I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because of what you said in the next part of your PM. I want you to see how I'm handling this and how the rest of the forum handles this, then compare it and you'll see what's going on. Okay, you said next about Mass Effect 2 instructions, aka the tutorial. What I think is that the instructions what the game gives are clear and simple enough in your opinion. Okay, that's fine, that's your opinion. Like to thousands of other people on the planet. Okay, so basically, you're assuming that other people have the same opinions you do. Okay, that's fine. Now you say that the instructions are incomplete and it's a lie. it's a complete lie is what you're saying. Now, I don't know if you're directing that at me or him, or you're just saying that in general, but regardless of how who you're directing that, or if you're not directing it at anybody, that is an incorrect statement. Because if you are going to say that that instruction is complete, about the grenade launcher, I'm assuming what you're talking about, okay? Because that's what the whole topic was revolving around. If you're going to say that the instruction for equipping the grenade launcher is in fact correct, then you are saying there is an additional on-screen instruction that explains and breaks down what the weapon bar is, how to open it, so you can actually equip the grenade launcher from the weapon bar. That is exactly what you're saying if you're saying that instruction is complete. Because the instruction is not complete because it's missing that information. Okay? There is no mention of the weapon bar at all from the start of the game up until the point you equip the grenade launcher. You get blindsided with that out of nowhere and then told to do something. You have no concept to what the hell they're talking about. Okay? And this is what I mean about assumptions and giving people the benefit of the doubt. Okay? You can't say the instruction is complete and not have all the instruction there. Like I said, the missing instruction is the fact that, okay, equip the grenade launcher from the weapon bar. Okay, how? Where is the how-to instruction that actually says how to open the weapon bar? Where it is, so you actually can equip the grenade launcher from it. That's not in the game, therefore it's an incomplete instruction. Okay, now, second thing is, first off, you're asking first, how did these two people, I don't know what two people you're referring to, there's only one in there. First, how did these two people know how to equip a grenade launcher if it was their first playthrough at all? First of all, I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about, two people. I can only say what I read about the topic creator. Okay, first of all, you're under the assumption that they didn't know but somehow managed to do it anyway. Okay? I've contacted the topic creator, and I know exactly how he knew that. So what you're seeing is that he didn't know but somehow managed to do it anyway, and then he's complaining about it, and that's not even what happened. Nobody even asked the person. I did because I know how to handle situations like this. I will tell you exactly how this person knew. And on top of that, he said how it was done because he said somebody came in his broadcast when he was broadcasting it through Xfire. Somebody told him how to get through the dialogue. He said that right out. So I am using common sense to ask him that, did that person also explain to you how to equip the grenade launcher? I had enough common sense to know that. Now, did I force that on you saying you should have enough common sense to ask him that? No. I also didn't assume that he knew how to do it and then complained he didn't know how to do it but somehow managed to do it. So you see what's going on here? I approached the situation correctly, and there's a huge difference how I did it, and in my knowledge that I didn't force on anybody, and to how other people did it in the forum. Okay, moving on. Now you go to say that he didn't open the menu, but he did scroll the mouse wheel, in which is common knowledge actually that you can switch weapons just by scrolling a mouse wheel. Okay, first of all, how do you know he scrolled the mouse wheel? You don't know that for a fact. You have no proof of that whatsoever. You're assuming that. Just like you're assuming it's common knowledge that you can actually switch weapons by scrolling the mouse wheel. I didn't know you could scroll the mouse wheel. It's not common knowledge to me because I rarely ever use the mouse wheel because a lot of the games I play don't use it. So here you have major assumptions in this without using the same type of brain power I did. I'm not saying I'm smarter than you. I'm just saying I approached it differently, and there's a huge difference. Okay, now let me go on to this. You said, the final part of this, you said, maybe it's me, but I think that accusing BioWare of not putting proper instructions in the game is stupid. Kind of, because they are clear enough. Again, okay, they are clear enough to you. That doesn't mean they are clear enough. Here's a prime example about what I was talking about and why I'm blaming BioWare, because this isn't the first BioWare game I've had an issue with, and I'm not the only one that's had an issue. Go look up my Dragon Age Origins Tactics video. Listen to the entire thing, and then read the responses under my video. Okay, you can't say BioWare's instructions are clear because BioWare's instructions are written the exact way I said they are in the Dragon Age Origins Tactics video. BioWare does not, it's not that the instructions aren't written, they're written half-assed, so a lot of people are having problems understanding it. Again, don't take my word for it, look at the responses on my Dragon Age Origins Tactics video. And I had a problem with Baldur's Gate 2. Because I couldn't get the interface wasn't explained. And yes, you do need the interface explained because that's the main base root of it. So again, it seems like BioWare is a trend of building a game around something and then not explaining to you how to use what they build the game around. It's happened with Baldur's Gate 2, it's happened with Dragon Age Origins, the tactics menu, and it's now happening with Mass Effect 2 with equipping the grenade launcher. It's a trend. They have those are the three things that I'm aware of. So obviously there's something messing around. There's something wrong here. Anyway, there it is. I'm taking up too much time, but if I'm wrong about anything, I apologize. Please PM me and let me know I was wrong. All right, thanks. Bye.